What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. Ooh, baby. All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for the Wednesday live stream. We will be on here for about 1, 2, 3 hours, whatever it ends up being. We usually talk about Suboxone, methadone, opiate addiction, recovery, Sublocade, kratom, all that stuff, anything like that. This is where we discuss. So please drop some comments. Please smash the like button, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Let some more people roll in here, and we'll see y'all shortly. Bye. All right, all right, all right. We are back up in here. Who is in here? Please say hello. Please say hello. Please smash the like button, guys. I'd appreciate you if you could do so. Looks like we've only got 2 likes on the video so far. We're slacking on the likes, guys. Please smash that, baby. Please say hello. Please say hello. Hello. Who is up in here? I'm really hoping that whoever this person is, user DO6EQ6 blah 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 blah, can hop up in here. I think it's a lady who's really struggling right now. There's a comment that I believe it's a she left on one of my videos, and I was responding to her. So hopefully she can see this and hop on. And remember, guys, if you smash the like, it lets other people know that we are on here streaming in the live. So please do so, guys. I appreciate you guys that can do that. And as you guys see the disclaimer on the bottom of the screen, I feel like I'm talking too quiet, which states that I am not a doctor and nothing on this channel is medical advice. So please, if you are struggling with addiction, please seek out your own medical professional. And remember that everything on this channel, guys, is for entertainment purposes only. Haha. And for me to share my story with you and for you to share yours with others. So please do so, guys. Please do so. Let us know if you guys have any updates on your end. I'll remove the disclaimer now. It says, please be sure and share with us your updates, your goals, your setbacks, etc. We want to support you on your path to freedom, guys. So let us know what's going on with you guys. If you guys have any updates on your recovery journey, let us know. Let us know. And let's see who is up in here. All right, so Trev was the first person to post a message on here. Says, what's up, guys? I'm off at 4:30 p.m. Hopefully I can still catch this. Hopefully you can, Trev. We'll probably be up in here for a little bit, as long as the conversation keeps rolling. Speaking of the conversation, I need to post up the sponsors of the week, and I will leave them scrolling for the entirety of the show. So shout out to my sponsors that do support this channel financially. I appreciate y'all, and you guys are what make it possible for this channel to grow. So thank y'all, thank y'all. I'll shout out the sponsors a little bit later in the stream today, guys. So who is in here? Let's see. Oh, that's me. I'm in here. This room is so cold. Like, I had a hoodie on just a minute ago, and then I started getting warm. But I have that Raynaud's, or however the hell you say that. So my hands are freaking ice cold, but my body's warm. So it's like, what do I do? What do I do? How you guys doing? How's your week been going? Let me know, guys. Let me know. And let's see, Tara. What's up, Tara? Good to see you, girl. She says, hey, everyone. Looking forward to seeing you today. Please smash that thumbs up on your way in. Please do so. Yes. Thank you, Tara. Good to see you, girl. Charles is in the house. Good to see you in here, Charles. Says, hey, everyone. Trying to keep warm here in Maryland. Ooh, sounds chilly. Sounds colder than Utah. Kimmy, what's up, Kimmy? Says, hey, y'all. Good to see you in here, Kimmy. Good to see you, girl. Keith, good to see you. Haven't seen you for a little bit. Says, hey, Kevin, glad to check in. It's been a while. Yes, absolutely. How you been going, man? Any updates with you on anything? How are you doing? How you doing? Let us know, Keith. Good to see you, brother. Danny is in the house. Says, hello, everyone. Great to see you in here again, Danny. Tara saying hello. Charles says that he's feeling really ashamed these last couple of days. I went from 6 milligrams back up to 8 milligrams. My anxiety and gut feeling just came out of nowhere along with my pain. So, I understand. I've been there, man. I've been there for sure. For sure. I've done that many of times, and I know the feelings that you're feeling right now. So is it your dose went up because you have some life stressors, or just because you're anxious, or because you're legitimately having pain that you need? And is it helping with the pain? If you raise your dose to 8 milligrams, does it help? So I appreciate you sharing that with us, Charles. It happens to the best of us, my friend. Happens to the best of us. So you are not alone, my friend. I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for sharing what you're going through with us. That takes courage. Absolutely. Seriously. Tara says, update. I'm going live after you and your stream. Just a heads up. Feel free to send people over for the after party or not. Laugh out loud. I got you, girl. All right. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, we'll send the after party crew to your channel. Good to see you, Tara. Danny says, update. I am in outpatient rehab for cannabis use. I get drug tested and I'm always negative for subs. I'm asthma. Half of a milligram. I can't explain why I'm negative on urine for subs. Well, that's exactly why. So yeah, guys, if you didn't know and you're taking subs or bupe or Subutex or anything like that, and you're down at around half of a milligram, the urine tests, they only test so low. So what we find through people sharing with us exactly things like this, Danny, is that it's normal for you to show negative on your urine screens for bupe once you get to around the half of a milligram or less. It's because you have such low amounts in your urine that the testers, they don't test down to zero. They test down to it's a certain amount that's in your urine. So once you get down to a half of a milligram, guys, you'll likely, and that happened to me before, back when I was in the MAT program. I was down to a really low dose, and my counselor was like, are you still taking your stuff? Because you're not showing anything on the urine test. I was like, yeah, I'm still taking half a milligram or whatever it was. It was right around there. Also, same thing happened with Mama Deb, and there's been other people as well. So just a heads up, if any of you guys are wondering what's going on with that, it's because the tests, they only measure down to a certain amount. So there are some more expensive tests that can measure down to an even lower amount, but none of the urine tests that I've found in my research can pick it up all the way to zero. You'd have to get a blood test for that to get the true negative result, right? So hope that explains that to you, Danny. How's the rehab going for the cannabis? How's that working? How long have you been off? I know there's been a lot of people in my day-to-day life that I've known were addicted to smoking cannabis all day long. And usually those people are also drinkers as well. A really good buddy of mine, he would literally just smoke cannabis all day, all night. And then the second he got off work at 2 or 3 p.m., he was home drinking a ton of liquor. So a lot of people that struggle with cannabis addiction usually also struggle with alcohol addiction, but it doesn't mean everybody's that way, obviously. But that's just what I've noticed observing people in my life. Did you struggle with any alcohol drinking as well, Danny? Let us know, brother. So let's see here. Keith says, haven't checked in a while. I got 6 shots over the last 12 months. My last one wasn't December. I think he meant to say was in December, and I'm hoping for a long, smooth taper. I'm a little confused by that. From what you're saying, what was in December. So we're in December now. So are you saying that you just got your last shot this month? Is that what you mean, Keith? So it sounds like Keith has been spacing out his shots, kind of how I did as well, right? So Danny says, take days off at a time for subs, 1 day on, 1 day off. That's really good that you can do that, Danny. I was never able to do that. And a lot of people that watch this channel have not been able to do that. So the fact that you can skip days, that should really help out in the long run as far as getting off of subs. Hopefully you're not in risk of any relapse. I don't know your whole situation or when the last time you were on street drugs was, but I always try to tell everyone, make sure that you're safe in your recovery before you get off of Suboxone, because if you're not and you're worried you might relapse, we saw what just happened to Luke, right? So make sure, guys, that you're truly ready to come off of Suboxone before you do that. Marky Rizzo is in the hizzo. Says hello, my Wednesday peeps. Kevin, what up, big dog? Good to see you in your Marky. How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for showing up as always. Danny says sorry for the typo. You're good, buddy. You're good. It happens. I always see that, so sometimes I have to just try to guess what you guys are saying if there's typos. So Keith says yes. So he got his last shot in December. Did you take the 100 milligram shot, Keith, or has your doctor been adjusting the doses, lowering the doses as well? What different shots have you gotten over the last 12 months, Keith? Did you just the rest 100s, or did your doctor switch it up, kind of how mine did? Keith says I was off from February through July with 0 withdrawals. I had some serious life stress and continued the treatment, getting shots every 6 weeks. I love that. I love that, guys. If you know, if you have a lot of life stress come up and you're like, oh shit, like I don't want to relapse, I want that BUP protection, and you're in the position with insurance to where you can continue that and it's not going to be like a big deal, go get a shot every 6 weeks, every 8 weeks, whatever you need, right? It's not like it's ruining your life to have a shot that's in you that's slowly keeping you safe. No problem at all. So just wanted to say that. Good to hear that. And I love how Keith, he recognized, he has a lot of life stress going on. It's like, hey, my alarm bells are going off. I might relapse. I need that protection. I want that protection. And so that's what he did. Let's see. I'm recovering for MJ2. I'm proud of you for getting help. It's been a wild ride for me so far. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that do struggle with cannabis addiction. It's just like in some states it's legal now, so that would be even harder, right? If you're somebody who struggles with addiction to cannabis and you live in a state where you can just go pick it up legally anywhere you want, that would be kind of hard. I'm not going to lie. Kind of like alcohol, right? Anybody can get alcohol 7 days a week. And it's not really frowned upon by most people. It's so normalized in today's society that so many people drink alcohol and don't even think about the addiction side of it. Let's see. Puff Bub. How do I say that? How I say that right? Says, I've been on subs for 7 years. I'm down to 6 milligrams a day, and I'm thinking about switching to Sublocade. Any advice? Should I go lower before I switch? I love that comment, and I appreciate you asking questions like that. And I have a lot to say about that question, so hopefully you're still here. I'll touch on it right now. So if you've been on Suboxone for 7 years, that tells me that you likely have 7 years of clean time from street drugs, right? Which is amazing. Congratulations to you for getting 7 years off of street drugs, hopefully. You may have had some slip-ups here and there. But it sounds like you've been off of that stuff for 7 years. So congratulations. You've tapered down to 6 milligrams a day, which is awesome. And you're thinking about switching to Sublocade. So the first thing that pokes out to me is make sure that you've talked to your insurance and make sure that they will cover Sublocade. That's the main thing with Sublocade is, do you have the insurance that's going to pay for it? If that's a yes, or if they'll pay for most of it and you're in the position to afford the rest, and you're ready to get off of the daily grind, I call it, of Suboxone. Some people need the daily grind to keep them accountable, right? And also they need to fill their Suboxone each day because it at least gives them something to look forward to for some people, right? Not everybody feels that. Not everybody gets the relief feeling, but most people, I think, on a general scale, probably they're getting something that they perceive as positive. It could be energy from their Suboxone, right? If you're ready to give that up and you're ready to feel stable and normal all day, and your insurance will pay for it, then yes, Sublocade is probably right for you. Some people, they're not ready to give, how do I say this? They're not ready to give up the feeling that they get from their Sublocade, from their daily Suboxone. Whatever that is for you, it's different for everybody, right? If you're not ready to give that up and to feel normal, and what I mean by normal is you feel like you don't have any BUP in you because it's constantly going 24/7, right? So your body adjusts to that 24/7 delivery of medication and you just never feel it again. You just feel like you don't have anything in you. So if you're ready to feel normal and your insurance will cover it, then I think, yes, it's perfect timing for you. Should you go lower before you switch? At the dose that you're at, you're kind of at the in-between dose. You could probably go down to 4 milligrams and start off with a 100 milligram shot, or you could just stay where you're at, 6-8 milligrams, and you would start off with a 300 milligram shot. But either way, you want to talk to your doctor about getting the dosing right. You want to come up with a game plan, because not all doctors are willing to start people off on the 100 milligram shot. So some doctors just want you to go copy and paste. And what I mean by that is you need to be on 8 milligrams to 24 milligrams a day of Suboxone, and you're going to start right off with the 300 milligram shot. You'll get 2 300 milligram shots, and then you'll go to the 100. That's how probably most doctors out there would do things. But if they have a lot of experience with Sublocade, then they're more than likely willing to adjust or personalize your dose for you. So hopefully that answers your questions about that. If I missed anything, feel free to send a follow-up question. Puff Bub. Hopefully I said that right. Thanks. It's been 24 days off MJ, but I tested negative on THC after 17 days. So he still tested positive for, it sounds like, a week after. So it takes some time before you'll test negative for THC, it sounds like, if I'm reading that right. Update, I started a new med last week. I had to stop it yesterday. It made me feel drunk. Wow. What was that, Tara? What was it that you started? Yeah, if you guys are starting or trying new medications and it just doesn't feel right, then it's likely probably not going to be for you. You know what I mean? Like if it's making you feel drunk, obviously you don't want to feel like you're drunk if you're starting a medication that's supposed to help you. So yeah, it's good that you stopped that if it just wasn't jiving with your body, right? But yeah, let us know what that was that you tried, Tara, if you can. So Danny says 35 years of smoking. Damn. Smoking the MJ for 35 years? Woo-wee. Are your lungs still healthy, brother? That's very, very interesting. 35 years. Damn. I thought my opiate addiction history was long, but damn, 35 years. I think that's the longest I've heard anybody talking about their addiction on here. Wow, you must have a fast metabolism. It took me 3 weeks to test negative. I loved seeing that line disappear. So that's good. That's good for sure. Because, you know, if you start throwing alcohol in with other drugs, man, things can really start to go downhill quick for a lot of people. I've seen if you do, you know, if you just keep alcohol separate from other drugs, but if you start mixing drugs and alcohol, I've seen some bad stuff happen. Big time bad stuff. What's up, Slow-Mo? Good to see you, brother. So Keith says yes. What does he say? Cardo? I think he means to say cardio every day since November 20th. Is that what you meant to say? Cardo. Kimmy says, hi, my loves. Speaking of Kimmy. Kimmy B, sorry, I was off on a rant, so I forgot to mention the sponsor bomb. So shout out to Kimmy B dropping a $40 Whopper on the channel. Shout out to you, Kimmy B, baby. You know we got to fire up the first sponsor jet, dropping bombs over here. Shout out to you, Kimmy B. I love you, girl. Let's fire up the jet. Oh, boy. Take cover, my baby. Take cover, my baby. Boom. Shout out to Kimmy B dropping a $40 Cash App donation to this channel. I appreciate the love and consistency, Kimmy B. Also, guys, if you didn't know, boom, Kimmy's Playhouse has 219 subscribers. I was just hanging out on her live stream last night, guys. So make sure that you guys go over there and check out her channel. Show her some love. You'll see a lot of the same people on this channel, on her channel. And she was talking about some interesting stuff last night. So go check it out, guys. Go check it out. I noticed that she's been leaving more of her live streams up on the channel. So that's nice to see, obviously. And because for me, I've been working so much lately that I haven't been able to make everybody's live streams. So y'all know that the replay crew is always a viable option. So guys, go check out her channel. She's almost to 220 subscribers, it looks like. I appreciate you sponsoring today's live stream, Kimmy. Showing love as always. Shout out to you, girl. Let's see here. So Danny says no release of opiates in the last 10 years. I think Danny meant to say no relapse of opiates in the last 10 years. So he took his time with his Suboxone, he tapered down, and now he's ready to finish that up, right? Because he's been sober for 10 years now. So awesome, awesome stuff. Showing up, showing out, Marky says. Gimme slow-mo. Keith says 100 milligrams 6 times out of 100 milligrams. So Keith only took 100 milligram shots for each of his Sublocade shots, it sounded like. So he was tapered down to a lower dose. Exotic Waiter says, hey everyone, what's up, Exotic? Good to see you in here. Thanks for stopping by here. We've got 15 people up in here, guys, and let me check the likes. How many likes we got? Hopefully at least 10 by now. Come on, 10. 7 likes, guys. We're missing out on a good chunk of likes here today. Please smash that like button, guys. It lets others know that we're in here hanging out. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't yet done so, just reach down and bang that baby. It looks like this. Big old thumb. Big old thumbprint. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. That's a dope name. Where did that comment by Keith go? I live in a state where I can have MJ delivered straight to my door 24/7. Damn, yeah, that would be challenging. That would be challenging for a lot of people, Tara. So I'm glad that hasn't been an issue. But I thought I remember you were saying not too long ago you were having some cravings, and I could see how that would be challenging. So it's good to know that you haven't gone that route. Cannabis and alcohol is difficult to abstain from when it's everywhere. I agree 100%. Yep. Righteous Monkey says, what's up, guys? What's up? Good to see you, Righteous. Good to see you. Where in the heck did that comment go from? Oh, there it is. So Keith says, my dad passed and a rough breakup. Damn, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, that's 2 major things. So I'm really proud that you kind of knew that you wanted to have that protection with Sublocade, for sure, dude. I would have done the same thing, absolutely, for sure. So props to you for getting through that. I know that both of those things, I've been through both. My dad passed away when I was 22, and I've been through about, 5 or 6 rough breakups. So I know how hard those things are to go through. So props to you for pushing through, brother. You're going to be all right. I'm glad I saw that comment because I almost scrolled right over it. Yeah, guys, there's going to be times in life where life throws some curveballs at you, and you might have to do things like they were talking about earlier. You might have to up your Suboxone dose for a little bit. That's okay. Anything's better than relapsing and going back to fentanyl, right? Anything is better than that. If you have to take more kratom, take more kratom. Don't go out there and mess with this fentanyl, guys. It's no joke. No effing joke. Where is KG Smith? KG Smith, you bet not be up in here ghost listening, girl. Where you at? Matt K, where you at, brother? Where you at? Where you guys at? So kind of scrolling through the comments here, guys. It looks like I'm about 15 minutes behind in the comments. I'll get caught up. You guys know how I like to do it. I like to stay behind. I like to not have that dead air, and I don't like to have to fill in this silence if whenever possible. I can, but it just makes me a little bit more uncomfortable to do that. So I choose to stay behind in the comments whenever possible. And then if I had to start speed scrolling, I can do so. Let's see. I already read that. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about having MJ delivered to my door. I haven't done it though. Yeah, how long have you lived in the state where that's been available to you, Tara? Yeah, that would be challenging for sure. It's like an extra layer of complexity to your situation, right? Kevin, I was hoping to ask my doctor about a 50 milligrams if I do feel I need another. I've done 6 100 milligrams shots spaced out over the year. Is that similar to what you did? I'm really hoping for a smooth taper. It's weird, Keith, because there's been some people that haven't needed to do anything like that, and they've not had any issues. And I think it all comes down to the half-life of Sublocade is why some people don't have issues. But some people have had issues, right? It's been really hit and miss as far as that goes. I would say if I was in your shoes and you were wanting to get off, maybe I would just space out the time longer and just take the 100 milligram shot, or maybe do something like a 75 milligram shot. I probably wouldn't go all the way down to a 50 milligram shot, but I would just tell your doctor to have one ready for you and tell him you'll let him know when you're ready for it. That's kind of the best all around way, I think, to do it. That way there's no anxiety about, is it going to take some time to get there? What if I somehow go into some sort of withdrawal and it's not going to be there? It's going to take a few weeks to get it ready. Like, just have him hold on to it and tell him you'll call him when you're ready for it. If you feel like you're good, that way it's like a backup plan, right? You might be able to just cruise out and never have to go back and take that last shot. And that would be great. But if you do, you have that shot available, and maybe you take 50 milligrams or 75 milligrams or even the 100 milligrams. Either way, I don't think really in the long run, changing that last little part is going to change like a major thing about how it's going to be. So yeah, I would just have one on backup plan. And then that way, just in case something happens, something else really stressful hops in, that you kind of know you need that protection for, you can just go grab another shot. It's really not that big of a deal, as long as you're not having to cash pay for this stuff. Oh yeah, for sure. Food addicts have it rough. I can't taper off of food. Or can you? Marky says, yo, I just got 3 months of premium YouTube for free. How'd you do that, dude? How'd you do that? What are they charging for that these days? Isn't that like $10, guys? Pretty sure they charge me $10. But they were saying that they're going to start charging me more. So, of course, YouTube's going to boost the prices here soon. Have you guys got notice about that as well? I don't know what they're going to boost it to, but I'm pretty sure they're going to raise prices on YouTube subscriptions. Last I've heard, anyway. And we just had another sponsored bomb come through. Kingdom Within. Shout out to you, brother. Good to see you. I don't see you here in the comments yet. Oh, there he is. There he is. He sent a $10 Cash App donation and says, good to see you live, brother. Great to see you as well, my friend. Let's fire up the sponsored jet. Shout out to you, Kingdom Within. I appreciate the love, brother. I appreciate that, man. Fire it up, baby. Oh, boy. Dropping bombs up in here. Shout out to you, brother. Boom. Great to see you stopping by here as well, man. How's things going for you, Kingdom Within? Let us know how you're doing, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Man, he's got some jams on his channel. I'm always jealous of your production over there, Kingdom Within. You guys haven't saw his channel yet? Go check it out. Go check it out. He talks a lot about religion and Christ and stuff like that. So if that's something that you're interested in, please go check out his channel. You'll see us over there on his channel sometimes as well. I try to make it whenever I can, but like I said, guys, I've been working a lot lately, so I haven't been able to be as present here on YouTube. So I do feel bad for not being able to do that, but y'all know your boy loves y'all, all right? Kimmy says, I try to fall asleep listening to documentaries on YouTube, but the ads kill me. Yes, the ads are rough. Especially when they like praise them in like tons and tons and tons. Oh gosh, sorry guys, hold on. What was I talking about here? But yeah, the ads on YouTube, they can get pretty freaking rough. So you don't have YouTube Premium then, Kimmy? It's like I have it on one of my channels, but I don't have it on the other, so I can see the difference for sure. It's a big difference. If you watch a lot of YouTube, you definitely want to have a YouTube subscription. I think it's like $10 a month, and it's worth not having to hear ads because that crap is horrible. Like a McDonald's ad popping up. Get yourself a cheese mac burger for $4.99, motherfucker. Come on in today, Mickey D's. The ads are random on there. My nurse practitioner said that for me, it would be best to stop taking it. I'm super sensitive and she thinks I'm not metabolizing. I can't even say that word. Alvelity appropriately. I'm fine with it. I actually feel better now that I'm tapering off. I felt numb the past few days. Yeah, if your medication is numbing you and you're not wanting that effect, like some people need that numbing effect or want that numbing effect, right? If they're going through a ton of stress and anxiety, some people just want to numb their way through it, and that's up to them, I guess, if they want to do that. But yeah, if it's severely impacting the way that you're feeling, that's usually not the best of ideas. Marky posted a link to Kimmy's channel and also Tara's channel. Kimmy says, thanks for the shout outs, Kevin and Marky. Absolutely. Absolutely, Kimmy. I see you be working hard over there in the YouTube. So, it's something I always have to applaud whenever I see, like Nicole. I haven't seen her channel for a while. She's still cranking out the videos. She's seriously probably the hardest YouTube person I've ever seen go at it for a while. That girl was cranking. I haven't seen her channel for a while, but I'm sure she's still cranking out 20 videos a day. Thanks, Marky. John says, can we get an update on how you are feeling since stopping Sublocade and how long it's been? I don't catch all your videos. Thanks for the question, John. So good to see you in here as well. Are you considering Sublocade, or are you on Sublocade already? So it's been since April. I think it was late April. I got my last Sublocade shot, and there's been some rough times. It seems like the main issues that I've been having in between now and then is sleep. Like I can almost wake up every day, guys, at 4 a.m. My sleep just kind of sucks. And it's not like I want to wake up at 4, but it's like I just wake up at 4 and I'm just awake. I haven't had restless legs to date. I thought I was starting to get some, but I don't know. I'm trying to write it off to where it was just my hard leg days for the week. Something like that, right? But yeah, some anxiety here and there. It's definitely not in my experience yet, and I hope I'm not cursing myself here because I don't even know how much is still left in me. Some people, it takes a year and a half before it's fully out of their system. It's different for everybody. I think Mikey said he took 2 shots, and I think he said that it was out of his system in about 6 months. If I can remember. It's really hard for me to remember everybody's, when they're off and when they're not off. It's really kind of hard to remember, but it's definitely easier than coming off of Suboxone. I'll just say that. So yeah, if you have any more questions on that, let me know. Marky says slow-mo on Saturday, y'all. So look at people filling up these days with streams, which is great to see, guys. Really great to see. I love to see the YouTube fam doing their own thing, sharing their own story. Y'all know that I love y'all, and I wish I could make everybody stream all the time, but unfortunately, there's just not enough hours in the day. So if I can pop in and say howdy to y'all for a little bit on your stream, you know I'll do it. Or if I can drop a comment on the replay crew, you know I'll do it. But pretty soon, there's going to be people streaming mornings and nights, I'm sure. We'll have the morning crew on YouTube. I don't know if anybody you guys want to make a channel, start doing streams in the morning. Let us know. We'll send some people your way for sure. We try to send people to start off, especially if you guys are starting a new channel and it's something based around recovery or something with recovery. We'll try to help you out and send you some people to your channel to get you starting, because if you don't have that little help to get you started, it can be crickets for a good 6 to 12 months before you even build your first 20 subscribers. Ask me how I know. Just destroyed that like button. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you guys that have smashed the like. Let's see how many likes we've got so far here. We're probably over 10 by now, hopefully. There we go, baby. 13 likes on this video. Let's get that puppy past 15 real quick. Speaking of 15, there are 15 people in here right now on this live stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out with this Wednesday live stream meeting. Y'all are incredible. So Tara says, that's a lot to deal with, friend. I'm sorry for your loss. Absolutely, absolutely. Speaking of KG Smith, there she is coming through with another $40 sponsor bomb. She says she's busy at work, but she misses us. Well, we miss you too, KG. It doesn't feel the same with you not being here, but let's go ahead and fire up that sponsor bomb jet, baby. Let's get it going for KG Smith. I appreciate the love, girl. Oh boy. Oh boy. Drop it. Drop it. Boom. KG Smith dropping another $40 Cash App donation to the channel. This is probably a good time for me to go ahead and thank the sponsors of the week. As you see, they are scrolling across the bottom of the stream. Matt K was the sponsor of the week with a $100 Venmo donation. So super shout out to you, Matt K. I appreciate the love, my friend. That was incredibly generous of you. I really appreciate that, Matt K. I don't see you in here right now, but shout out to you if you catch this on the replay crew. Also, Kimmy B showed massive love with a $50 Cash App donation last week, guys. Kimmy has been showing so much love to this channel. Kimmy, you are incredible, girl. We love you, and we love your channel too. And I really like seeing you keep going. I know that there's been some things happen on your channel that have been uncomfortable. Trust me, I had one just recently too. And it made me think about just turning my whole channel off, to be honest with you. But here we are, still going and keep trucking here. And there will be hard times, but I think at the end of the day, it's worth it to keep the message going. So shout out to you, Kimmy B. Also, KG Smith, as I just mentioned a moment ago, she's always dropping sponsor bombs of the week. I appreciate you, KG Smith, and hopefully you can catch the replay crew, or maybe you can hop in here towards the end of the stream. Also, Jill come through on the live stream last week and also on the replay crew. So shout out to you, Jill, for showing some love on the replay crew with a super sticker. We had Mikey and Roberta. It was good to see Roberta hopping in here last week. And Falcons Cloud showing love again. And also Marky Rizzo, who is in the hizzo right now. So shout out to you all. Your donations are what make it possible for this channel to grow, guys. This live stream will never be monetized. YouTube does not do anything for channels like this. So if you are a person who is considering creating a channel like this and you think it's going to be some big time, YouTube's going to make me all this money type of thing, don't do it. Don't do it for YouTube addiction content, because that's not how that works. You'll find out the hard way like I did. Obviously, most people in this I don't want to call it industry, but in this type of content, they're just getting on to share their story. But then after you start making tons of videos, it's a lot of work, right? And you see a lot of other YouTube content creators that are getting paid a lot of money for putting out videos. And for you to be on here talking about your addiction for the whole world to see, you'd think that YouTube would maybe show you some love, but guys, they don't do it. So Trust me, don't get into doing this for the money, because it's not like that. Also, if you value this channel and you would like to show your support, you can do so at the Venmo or the Cash App links that are on the screen now, or the super chat or super sticker if you're on the live stream or replay crew. I appreciate everybody in the present and past who has showed love to this channel. You guys are what keeps this channel moving and grooving. Let's get back to the comments. I appreciate y'all for smashing the like, and let's go. Where was I? So Trev, you did make it. He says, "What's up, y'all? Good to see you in here, Trev. How you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you in here, brother." Kingdom Within says, "Hey, gang, at everyone." That's a great way to address the room. At everyone. Good to see you, brother. Brother from another mother. Exotic says, I'm on oxys, doctor prescribed, 30 milligrams, codeine 300 milligrams from a back surgery 6 years ago. 300 milligrams? Damn. I want to get off this crap, but heard so many horror stories about methadone and Suboxone. Am I better off going cold turkey? No. So if I was in that position, hopefully you've talked to your doctor or are planning on talking to your doctor about if you're really ready to get off. But I have a few questions for you, Exotic. If you're still in here, let me know. But I'll fire off my questions anyway if you see this on the replay crew. So first thing I would ask is your back injury fully healed, or do you have chronic pain? Because that's a totally different situation from somebody who's just taking codeine or oxys for addiction because they've been on it for so long. Somebody who's been in that situation versus somebody who has chronic pain, that's two totally different scenarios. The part that you mentioned about wanting to get off this, but you've heard so many horror stories about methadone and Suboxone. Yes, those drugs are both very hard to get off of, but there's a big but there. But so is the stuff that you're on, right? You're on a fast acting full opiate, basically, right? Something that your brain gets happy feelings from. You get the fake euphoria, right? You could be in a really crappy situation, take all your drugs, and then you get a fake happy scenario going on. You get the fake lies from the drug that tells you that everything's okay when seriously, it's just the drugs that are making you feel that way. Your life still has the issues that were there before you took the drugs, right? So hopefully you're still in here and hopefully you're still listening to this. If so, let me know. But yeah, if you say you want to get off this crap, but you have to make sure that your bases are covered, right? You have to make sure that first and foremost, are you going to be living in hell because you're in pain all day? If so, then I probably wouldn't come off them. Maybe start to lower your dose. If you're not having pain still from your accident that you had, then I would probably try starting to taper off of the codeine and oxys. I would probably try that first. And then if that doesn't work, then I would probably go the Suboxone route if I was in your shoes rather than methadone, just because it seems like methadone is usually a better fit for people who are coming off of street fentanyl, right? Because it's much stronger. So generally speaking, and obviously guys, remember, I don't give medical advice. I can't tell you what to do, and I'm not suggesting you do what I say, but talk to your doctor about the stuff that I'm talking about. I think that for somebody coming from codeine or oxys prescribed from their doctor, I think that generally speaking, Suboxone is probably a better fit for somebody in that position. That being said, that doesn't mean that methadone can't work for somebody in that position as well. So that's what I have to say about that. Let me know if you have any questions on that. But yeah, it's a very interesting scenario that you're in there. And I appreciate you sharing that with us as well. So Keenan says, has anyone else's smartphone been acting weird lately? I don't think mine has. Knock on wood over here. Danny says, I live in New York, and since legalization, weed is on every corner easily available now. It's sold right on the streets legally. Oh, wow. So it's just like buying liquor anywhere you want now, right? Let's see. Tara says, I've been I've been clean in Cali for a few years, my entire recovery, 2.5 years, but I was being drug tested regularly until about a year ago. I got my own place a year ago. That's awesome. I know it's got to be so freaking expensive to live in Cali. I can't even imagine the cost of living there. I hear a lot. There's so many people that moved to Utah from Cali. Just a quick side note, guys, we've got 20 people in here. Shout out to the 20 people in here hanging out for the Wednesday live stream. Remember, guys, that we're here every freaking week talking about this stuff. If you guys enjoy this message, if you enjoy this channel, please smash that like button. If you have somebody that would benefit from this channel or this community or just being a part of something like this every week, share this channel with them. Tell them we do Wednesday live streams every week. When football season's over, we will continue with the Sunday live streams. I was going to do it last week, but I had to watch my Seattle lose their 4th straight game, unfortunately. My poor team is killing me. Killing me. It's rough, guys, being a Seahawk fan. Woo! It's rough times right now. Danny says, M30 blues are also everywhere in New York, so I'm faced every day with this devil, but have no damn desire for opiates. Yeah, you know those M30 blues, they're the fake M30 blues too, right? You know that. I'm sure you know that they're all the fake drugs that are flooding the streets these days. Keith says, thank you. That's awesome advice, brother. Yes, absolutely, Keith, for sure, brother. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was in your situation. You went a good amount of time between your shots before, so you know what to expect. You can do it again, right? Just push yourself. If you feel like you need that, and just know that that's there for you as a crutch if you need it. But if not, then great, even better. So I think that's probably the best way to go about it, guys. For anybody else considering wanting to move on from Sublocade/Buvidal, which is the monthly injection of Bup, if you're in that position with your recovery and you're not worried about relapsing, speaking of that, I wanted to bring up the comment. Oh, shout out to you, Matt. Good to see you, brother. I gave you a big shout out a little bit earlier. I appreciate you showing massive love to the channel last week, Matt. Good to see you in here, brother. I'm going to read the comment really quick to the person. There was a really intense comment that I got from somebody. So let me go ahead and talk about this really quick. So, and I'm still kind of confused on their whole situation. So maybe if they see this on the replay, they can kind of fill us in a little bit, but it's a highly stressful comment for somebody like me who talks about Sublocade a lot on this channel. So this is, you guys might have to fill in the blanks as you go, or let me know what you think they're trying to say, because sometimes people don't take the time to grammatically pronounce things correct or give you all the details, which makes sense, right? So this person says, I started Sublocade 4 hours. Let's see. I just started Sublocade 4 hours later, precipitated withdrawal after 4 hours. So right there, I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't get it. I was very confused from that very first part. I'm still hanging out every day. Hanging out, what does that mean? I'm on the monthly injection and it's hell. It's not all it's cracked up to be. So I was just like, that first comment, I was like, what is going on here? There are so many questions I have for this person. The next comment, they said, it's just not for everyone. Nothing seems to hold me anymore. My life is hell at the moment. I'm trying to use a needle. Listen to this, guys. I'm trying to use a needle to suck the Sublocade out and no luck. Do not ever try to do that, guys, because you will be highly unsuccessful. It's not like guys, because once Sublocade is injected in you, it doesn't stay soft like that. It doesn't stay liquid, so you can't just suck it out. It forms into a hard lump under your skin, okay, guys? So I'm just picturing this poor person who thinks that they're going to precipitate a withdrawal after just getting their Sublocade shot, and they're trying to suck the shot out with a jabber. Guys, do not ever do that. The next comment, they said, I can't live like this anymore. Like, you can tell they're going through something crazy. And I'm just like, I said, what? Trying to suck it out. I said, it's a hardened lump. I said, I don't understand. What's the problem? Why would you be in precip? I said, be patient and let the shot work. Your system will balance out soon. The first month is the hardest, but it gets easier with every shot. And then I said, you'll need a doctor to remove it if you really need it out. Did you relapse or what is causing this? Should definitely not be happening, is what I said. Then they said, thanks for your reply. I started on Buvidal, which is similar to Sublocade. So already the story is getting mixed up. So they started on Buvidal. She says, I'm a 39-year-old woman. Yes, I have been trying to get over the injection. So yes, I released. See, like, I'm very confused at this point. I'm assuming she says she's been trying to get over the injection, so she relapsed. But I'm just like very confused at this point. I really want this to work for me. I'm in Australia, she says. So are you guys totally lost by this point? Like I am? She says, my doctor gave me extra Suboxone strips. I did nearly 5 years clean from heroin on methadone. Then, unfortunately, I relapsed. I have someone pushing drugs on me, and I'm lonely, and I find it hard to say no. Guys, if you're so like close to being taking street drugs like this, then probably Sublocade is not the way for you. I think that you should hopefully have some stability in your recovery before switching to Sublocade. If you're constantly worried that you're going to be relapsing, then I don't think Sublocade is the best option for you guys. So just something I wanted to touch on as I'm reading through this story right now. And obviously for what she's going through is the reason as to why I say that. So she says, so I did Buvidal/Sublocade. Buvidal can go in the biceps, but I have hard lumps underneath my skin now. And yes, that's exactly why you can't just suck it out with a needle, because it's now formed a depot that's not going to be sucked out with a needle. I really just feel hopeless. I don't want to be sick anymore. I'd love to live my life again. How do you keep yourself occupied? I really have no support. So you can tell she is in a jam. She is in a whammy jammy. She says, I'm new to this platform. I'm navigating my way around it. I have replied to you. So she's letting me know she replied. So I told her to come jump on the live stream with us. And I told her that we're starting it now, but she's in Australia. So it's probably like freaking 2 a.m. over there right now, so I'm sure she won't be on the live stream with us. But wow, guys, can you sense the hopelessness that she's going through right now? So it sounds to me like, and let me know if you guys agree with me, what I'm trying to fill in the blanks with this poor lady's situation. It sounds like she's bouncing back and forth between Suboxone and street drugs, which is probably fentanyl that she's taking, right? And now she's trying to get on Sublocade to cruise out from there, but she's still relapsing. So she's like got everything fighting. And you guys saw how hard it was for Luke when he was going back and forth between Suboxone and relapsing, right? It's like a big process, and he had all the precipitated withdrawal stuff for weeks at a time, right? So now you're throwing an injection that's stuck in you that you can't just pull out with a needle. You're throwing that into the mix with relapsing. It's just way too much going on, guys. You need to have your life way more simplified before you start your Sublocade journey. Okay, I think for most people, Sublocade is going to be for people who have a lot of clean time and they're still on their Suboxone and they're ready to move on from the Suboxone lifestyle, right? That's usually the best case of where Sublocade will come into play, in my opinion. That doesn't mean that it couldn't be used for somebody who is going right from active addiction onto a short run of Suboxone, which you need to be steady on, and then you get on Sublocade. That has happened and has worked for some people, but if you're worried that you're going to keep relapsing, guys, I wouldn't even consider Sublocade. So just wanted to share her story because it sounds like she's really struggling over there in Australia. Yeah, Kingdom says the live streams would really help her. Yes, absolutely, especially where she feels so alone, right? She could be on here talking with people who have been where she's at and who have gone through similar struggles and who have used similar medications that she's on, right? So Matt says, Marky, I'm so delayed. You're not delayed. I'm just way behind in the comments, brother. It's me that's behind. You guys are fine right there in the live stream. So I'm currently, guys, I'm still 30 minutes behind in the comments. So be patient. I will get caught up to your guys' comments. I'm going to start speed scrolling to try to get more caught up. Kimmy says, Kevin, Friday is 2 years off of Suboxone for me. Congratulations, Kimmy. That is badass. Badass, girl. 2 years. That's a huge milestone for sure. I remember you had some hard times not too long ago. I remember the cravings that you were having. You were thinking about getting back on Suboxone, but you didn't do it, and now look where you're at. 2 years. So shout out to you, Kimmy. Good to see that, girl. Let's see here. So McBarry says, I asked my sub doctor if they do Sublocade, and she said no. So what's the best way to find Sublocade? Dr. Google in Cincinnati. So the best way to find a Sublocade provider is to go to sublocade.com, guys, and you'll find the little zip code search, add your zip code, and it'll populate a list of people who can provide you with Sublocade. There should be a good amount of options for everybody out there in this country to be able to get a Sublocade doctor near you. It's really not too hard for any doctor to give you that shot. So sublocade.com, enter your zip code, and you'll get the results that you're looking for, guys. But first things first, talk to your insurance and make sure your insurance covers Sublocade. That's step number 1, guys, if you're considering Sublocade. Talk to your insurance and make sure they will cover it. And if they don't cover the full thing, how much are you going to have to pay to stay on it per month? So Exotic says $25 per month in Australia. That's really cheap. Callie Love, what's up, girl? Good to see you. Good to see you stopping by. Good to see you, Callie. Kimmy says, see, Android is evil, guy. Yeah, I don't do Android. Don't do Android stuff. I've never been able to figure out Android stuff. It's been so confusing. I've never even been able to really try. Thanks for the shout out, brother. I appreciate you always, bro. Haven't made music in a while, though. Well, I mean, still, the music that I hear every time I come to your channel, it's like you're always switching it up, and it always sounds better than last time even. It's like, damn, I'm always over here playing the same old songs. I mean, it took me about a miracle just to get the 4 songs I have on my YouTube. Rookie over here, still rookie mode. Just saying, ain't no issues with the iPhones, my friends. I agree there. I have, and I'm knocking on wood for everybody who has iPhones. I've had good luck with iPhones, thankfully. She says, just saying. I have to agree with you when it comes to iPhones. Locked into an ecosystem. There she is. KG says, hey, y'all, I'm at work. I just caught a 2-minute break. I miss you all. We miss you too, KG. Hopefully you're having a good day at work. Hopefully things are going well for you, KG, if you see this on the replay crew. And thanks for that sponsor bomb as well. I appreciate you, girl. All right, trying to scroll here, guys. I have a dinosaur iPhone 7 Plus. Yeah, I would agree with you. That's getting up there. I would imagine, Tara, if you're looking to upgrade a little bit, you could probably find a decent deal on something like, I don't know, iPhone 10 or 12 or whatever they were. I don't remember if they went like 10, 11, 12 or how that works. I always get lost in the numbers. But I would imagine you could get probably an iPhone 10, which would be a decent upgrade for probably, a couple $100 now, if even that. Isn't there a certain point that they stop, won't your iPhone 7 stop working after a while? Like maybe a couple more years probably, right? Damn, you made that one last though. Yeah, I'd say that the age of your phone is the issue. In the phone for a new iPhone, just need to decide what model I want. Jeremy S., what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Just now getting off. Slow-mo, what's up? Trev posted a link to something. I don't know what that was, though. Charles says, will Sublocade doctors still give you the shot if you are on low dose of Klonopin, 1.5 milligrams per day? I would imagine that's gonna depend. It's gonna be doctor to doctor. Some doctors aren't gonna do it. Some doctors will be okay with it. That's what I would say. You have to talk to your doctor because it's gonna be different for everybody on that one. I would say if you're on Suboxone and they're giving you Suboxone, then yeah, they'll give you Sublocade. Almost guarantee it. If you're already on Bupe, if you're already on Klonopin and Bupe, then yeah, you shouldn't have an issue. But if you're, if you're new to one of the two, then they might be a bit hesitant. But if you already have a tolerance and your body's already used to the drugs that are in those medications, then it probably shouldn't be an issue to get Sublocade. But as always, guys, talk to your own doctor and find out what they say because it will be different. Jeremy, I appreciate that. It says, Kev, I got to confess, I went up on subs again. Hey, you're not the only one, brother. There was somebody else that was in here. Who was that earlier in the show? Was it Charles that said that he went up on his dose? I can't remember. It was the first part of this stream. Somebody else had done the same thing, Jeremy. So it happens, dude. Life happens. Life gets hard sometimes, and sometimes you just need that extra boost of whatever it is that people get from Suboxone, right? So don't be too hard on yourself, brother. Just if the time is right, if the stress has passed or whatever it was that made you go up on subs, if the time is right, then just start lowering your dose again. You know how to do it. You've done it before. Wash, rinse, and repeat when the time is ready. What dose are you up to, Jeremy? My neighbors are singing Malis Navidad. Can you guys hear that? Sing it, girl. King says, love this community for real, for real. I can't wait for Slow Mo to drop his music content. Absolutely. Seriously. Yes. That's right. That's right. Trying to get caught up to you guys. Can we talk about Kratom today? Absolutely. Talk about Kratom anytime you want, brother. Yeah, what you want to talk about with Kratom? Anybody want to talk about Kratom with Kingdom? Oh, Jeremy says, thanks. Yeah, thanks, y'all. Oh, let's see. Yeah, thanks, y'all. Back to 2 8-milligram strips. It is what it is, my friend. It is what it is. You know how to taper. You've been to a lower dose before. You're going to be all right, my friend. It could be worse, right? You could have just relapsed on street drugs. You could have just relapsed. You could be out there doing fentanyl right now, right? But instead, you're on Suboxone, which is a much safer alternative for sure. Slomo says, I'm down to 0.25 milligrams. It can be done, bruh. Was on 60 milligrams for about 7 years. You can taper when ready. Yep. Callie Love back in the house. Says, hi, guys. Good to see you again, Callie. Let's see. Yeah, I started at 2 milligrams. I went up. I've been on for 4 years. I'm getting tired of it. Did you ever try Sublocade yet, Jeremy? Let's see. I'm trying to see how far behind I am. I'm about 20 minutes behind the comments, guys. We've got 23 people in here, and hopefully we have 20 likes on the video. Let me refresh and check on that. How many likes? Drum roll, please. 19 likes, guys. We need one more like to get that baby over 20. Somebody please bang that baby out. Oh, baby. I appreciate you guys. Slow-mo says, that's a great place to be. I got super tired of 16 milligrams as a zombie. So some people feel like a zombie when they're on higher dose, right? What do you think about the root cause for going up is? That's a great question. What is it that made you raise your dose? What is it? Was you trying to escape a certain feeling? Did you have some stress? Did you have some anxiety? What is it that makes you guys raise your dose of Suboxone? Because honestly, I did the same thing many times. My Suboxone was like this, up and down. It's almost, a part of me really felt like I was addicted to the taper success. Can any of you guys relate to that? It's like I would kick ass on my Suboxone tapers, and then I would blow it all up and do just what Jeremy was talking about. And my dose would go up higher, and I would get up to 8 milligrams, and I would be self-guilting myself and just not feeling that good about myself. My sex drive would be horrible. I wouldn't be able to poo every day. Like, you start feeling like crap, right? Pun intended. And then you're like, well, I know how to taper, so let me go ahead and taper myself back down. And then you start to feel that success and fulfillment from tapering and having success with your taper. And then you're like starting to get excited for life again. And, better things start happening for you as your dose starts getting lower. Did you guys ever notice that? I definitely noticed that. Whenever I would lower my dose, things in my life would just start getting better. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but I was literally like, I was thinking in a weird way, I was like, it seems like so much revolves around my dose being low. So many things in my life directly relate to my dose being low. And I don't know if I was just psyching myself out most of the time or if it's just a weird coincidence, but I seriously felt like things around me were getting better as my dose would get lower. Now, remember, guys, I'm somebody who has been off of street drugs since 2017. So if you're somebody out there who is trying to rush off of Suboxone and you just relapsed 2 weeks ago, that's not the same scenario. So please don't rush off of Suboxone if you're not in the position to be safe off of Suboxone, right? So just want to talk about that for a quick moment. Let's see here. Yeah, I really I remember what Marky was talking about not too long ago. He would say that he would just take 1 milligram at a time, and a lot of people could benefit from doing just that. Marky says, Jeremy, try cutting 1 8 milligram strip into 4 pieces, but just take it four times a day. You should be able to drop to the other 8 pretty quick. Absolutely, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Finger the like button, please, Marky says. Kindly do so if you could. Yeah, you won't even notice the difference. If you're dropping down, from 16 to 14, you're not going to notice that. There's no possible way you would notice the difference. If you drop from 14 to 12, you're not going to notice any difference. I promise you guys. And if you could do that, you can go down to 10, you can go down to 8. It's wash, rinse, repeat. If you've tapered before, you know what to expect and you know that you can do it. Yeah, man, that's the route needed, Jeremy says. Can I call you Maddie or is it off limits? Maddie K. Bouse. Let's see here. Mr. E, what's up? Says, hi, y'all. Good to see you in here. Thanks for joining the channel. It says, your channel helped me a lot in dealing with the stigma of Suboxone. I don't check in often, but I want to thank you for doing this and helping change the narrative of MAT. Awesome comment. I appreciate that comment. And yes, absolutely, guys. Just having more people just even talking about Suboxone, just getting the word out there and talking about it. That alone helps make it not seem like, ooh, the word Suboxone is scary, like, right? Like, the fact is there's 1 million people out there who are benefiting every day from Suboxone and it's saving their lives, right? That's the fact. So yes, more people need to talk about Suboxone. Yes, it's hard to get off of. We all know that by now. It's a pain in the ass, Suboxone, but it's saved many lives. Many people wouldn't be here today on this live stream if it weren't for Suboxone, myself included. And hopefully, if you guys are in the position to stabilize your life and get away from people who are supplying you with fentanyl or whatever the hell is going on out there these days, this elephant tranquilizer, and then hopefully you can build some clean time and then get off Suboxone when the time is right. Yes, I'll just let this comment stay on the board. And yes, please do not do that. Yeah, that is hardcore for sure. I'm really curious. I want to ask Brandon. Brandon, are you in here? Brandon's recovery. because he was on Sublocade and he relapsed to street drugs. And I haven't really heard him talk a whole lot about how that experience went. So I'm just wondering, did he run into precip in his scenario or not? Because I haven't heard a whole lot of people who have talked about what it's like to go from being on Sublocade to back to street drugs. Like, how does that whole thing work out? If you're in that position, guys, let us know how that worked, how that went, and how you got through it. That sounds terrifying, to know that you have a shot in you and you just relapse, and like it's fighting, the medications are fighting each other. Like, that's really, really scary to think about that. I would never want to put myself in that situation. Marky says, when addiction is gone and we are ready to deal with the dependency. I think there are a lot of peeps that are afraid to open up to their doctor and share that the MAT ain't working. Yeah, probably. They're afraid to lose access to their medication that they're now getting prescribed. So I can, there's many different reasons that people would be afraid to speak with their doctor about what's really going on. But I can encourage you guys to do so, because if something's not working for whatever reason, then you probably should switch things up, right? So he says, Kicking Addiction, you definitely helped me with leveling out my kratom usage. Yes, I remember you were talking about that, and I appreciate you sharing that with us, brother. Yeah. And you're somebody that has to deal with chronic pain, right? So you have your own set of troubles when it comes to managing your pain. And so I really feel for people who are in that position. I know that, you're trying to balance too many things, right? And it can be stressful and it can be hard, but you have to do what works for you guys, right? And I know there are a lot of people out there who do struggle with chronic pain, and kratom is seriously helping a lot of people when it comes to that, for sure. I was telling Marky I had a pill dream today. It put me in a mood. Yeah, those drug dreams are scary, for sure. I've had a few. I've definitely had a few. Megan, haven't seen you for a while. She says, Megan says, hey, Kevin and homies at work, but catching what I can here and there. I hope everyone's doing good. Good to see you in here, Meg. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Thanks for checking in with us and saying hello. I appreciate that. Baby. Yeah, I got really used to seeing Megan's little avatar in here every week. She was in here every week for quite a while. Just Peachy. What's up, Peachy? Says hi. Good to see you, Peachy. Let's see. I'm currently 20 minutes behind, guys. I'm catching up to y'all just slowly here. Just slowly. We've been going for an hour and a half. I'm almost out of water. My voice is killing me already. Hold on a sec. Ooh, boa. Oh, boa. Peachy says, have you heard of Vivitrol? A friend just mentioned it to me. Yes, I have. So Vivitrol will be coming in clutch for a lot of people who struggle with alcoholism. Definitely, if you're struggling with alcoholism, you might want to talk to your doctor about Vivitrol for sure. Some people use it when they're coming off of opiates, right? I don't know a ton about it, but I do know that it has helped a lot of people. I just don't know if it would be the right option for me personally with the road that I've been down, right? I never really struggled with alcoholism too much. Gonzo's in the house. What's up, Gonzo? Good to see you, brother. Let's see. Gonzo says, hope you're doing well, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping on with us last week, Gonzo. It was good to meet you officially online. I love you guys. I ain't going nowhere unless it's a bunker in the America. Where have you been? Everyone, does anyone in here take Kratom by any chance? I'm sure there's some people in here that take Kratom for sure. Yeah, is there anybody that currently takes Kratom or has experience with Kratom? Do you have any questions for them, Kingdom? There's probably for sure people in here that take Kratom. I have a lot of experience with Kratom myself as well. Oh boy. He did it again. He did it again. I want to pre-apologize to you guys for the loudness that's about to occur here. Matt K dropping another huge sponsor bomb. Oh my goodness. Let's fire it up. Here we go. Here we go. Matt K. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, snap. Sorry about your eardrums. Matt K dropping a major sponsor bomb once again. $100 donation to the channel. Super shout out to Matt K. He says, bomb it unless Kimmy has a headache, and then no bomb. Sorry, Kimmy. I should have read that before I bombs awayed the Max music sound there. Shout out to you, Matt K, for coming through 2 weeks in a row with a $100 Venmo donation. Wow, that is absolutely awesome. And I really, 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 really fucking appreciate that, Matt. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. That is bad to the bone, baby. Damn. Sorry, Kimmy, if you got a headache, girl. Let's see here. Gonzo says, hey, Morrison, brother, how are you? Slomo says, bunker crew. Yeah, I remember you guys used to always say that one, kind of like at the first part of Kimmy's channel when she first started making videos. I was always like, what are they talking about? And then I kind of got filled in on it. Damn, baby. Showing love up in here. I appreciate y'all. Showing love. Showing love. Let's see. Gonzo, my brother from another mother, Marky said. So Gonzo says, man, Kevin, your lives are getting bigger and bigger. You're blowing up, and rightfully so. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that. It's definitely taken a long time to get the channel to where it is, for sure. Y'all can see I've got 500 videos on this damn channel. 5 years, 500 videos. Damn. Slow-mo says, I haven't tried Kratom, but I thought about it. Kratom definitely helped for sub withdrawal. I just kept it to 1 week use only. Yeah, I remember when you were going through that, Matt. I think Kratom is a slippery slope, Kimmy says. So that just goes back to what we always say, guys. We just say be careful with Kratom and just know that it can be habit forming. And if you let it, it can take control of you. And we've seen that happen to a lot of people. So you just have to be, and that's why I try to just tell everyone, use it responsibly. And if you respect Kratom, then it can respect you back. That's basically what it all comes down to. And not just with Kratom, right? With anything. With Suboxone. Well, maybe not everything, I shouldn't say. Don't go trying to have some healthy relationship with street fentanyl in 2023, because that's not going to happen. Within reason, I'll say everything within reason. Jill, what's up, Jill? Good to see you in here. Thanks for that sponsor bomb on the replay crew, Jill. I appreciate that. And also on last week's live stream as well. Shout out to you, Jill. Jerry Yell, what's up, brother? Good to see you in here. As always, Jerry, good to see you, brother. Let's see here. He says, so Matt K, you've gone cold turkey, question mark. Gonzo, I totally agree. So happy to see this channel popping. Yeah, guys, we had 20, right around 20 people in here most of the stream. So it's really good to see that. I appreciate you guys coming in here every week, hanging out with us on a Wednesday live stream. And it's been an honor to be the person to have these meetings every week, and for you guys to show up every week, especially my normies. You guys have been rocking with me for quite a while now. I appreciate y'all for sure, for real, seriously. Without you guys jumping on here and sharing what you're going through, like this channel, like so much of this channel wouldn't even exist, right? So it's just been really cool to see what this channel has turned into. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you who do watch this content. Big time. Get those microwaves clean. Only a select few will ever understand the microwave comments. You had to be there. How's that Tim McGraw song go? You had to be there. Tim McGraw, I haven't heard him for a while. I need to start jamming some Tim McGraw again. Good jams. Just getting off work, jumped on as soon as possible. Dang, you guys are killing it in the comments today. I need to start speeding through these comments and getting more caught up to you guys. 20 likes, baby. Gotta love the likes. Gotta love the likes, guys. I'm not going to read that, but that's just hilarious. Yep, with a lower dose, it gets way better, Slow-Mo said. McBarry says, I've been on subs for 7 years. I was at 12 milligrams, now down to 6. I'm ready to get off this. I'm tired all the time. No motivation. Really ready to try Sublocade. Going to call insurance tomorrow. Yep, that's the first step if you're interested in getting off of Suboxone and onto Sublocade. First step is to call your insurance, see if they cover you, and if so, then just call the next doctor that can get you in. I would say probably if you do the Sublocade.com search with your zip code, make sure that you check the doctor's reviews on Google, because reviews are important in 2023. If you see, I've seen some doctors with some horrible reviews, guys. And sometimes you don't find out till it's too late. Sherry says, been ghost listening, but wanted to say hello to everyone. Always enjoy Kevin's channel. Good to see you in here, Sherry. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in and saying hello. But yes, stress and cravings helped me go up, and going through a divorce isn't helping. Yeah. Those things are very stressful for sure. Divorce. I haven't been there, but I've seen many people go through divorce, and wowzers, McTrousers. Very, very stressful stuff, especially if you don't get along with the person anymore. Then it's like extra stress. Try to keep the peace whenever possible. And just remember that you love that person. Nate says, what up? What's up, Nate? Scrolling. If you go up on subs, don't beat yourself up. Trust me, the alternative is way worse. Yes. Better going up on subs than relapsing on Fent. I'm a 100x times yes, that comment right there for sure. Kimmy, that was so impressive. Your ability to shift gears like that while being so helpful, understanding, and coming up with the questions/solutions on the fly with Solo was so cool to witness. Kimmy has a brilliant mind. Yes, she does. She's a very smart individual. Matt, that actually really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I was just thinking back to Kimmy's first live stream. She's like, this is so hard. Like, how does Kevin make it seem so easy? And now look at her. Look at the stuff she's doing on her channel now. So it's been really awesome to see you growing as a YouTuber, Kimmy. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Brandon in a minute either. So hopefully he can stop by here and say hello. Anybody seen Brandon? Brandon's recovery? I wonder if fake pills and fent lace pills help to push some people towards subs and others mat more. I know that 100% made me stop with the pills. I wonder if all the fake pills and fent pills. I'm not sure if I understand what you mean with that comment, Matt. Because for me, yeah, as soon as I found Suboxone and as soon as I got it prescribed to where because at very first in my Suboxone, I was getting it from a friend and it kept running out. So I had no choice but to go back to Oxy, back when the Oxy was real, right? So I was flip-flopping for probably the first 6 months or so. And then I had a conversation with my brother. I told him, I was like, dude, I'm really struggling with this Oxy. I can't stop taking it. And he's like, why don't you just call a Mac clinic? And I was like, I didn't think of that. I was just kind of like in the back of my head before I got prescribed Suboxone, I was like, I was too afraid of being labeled an addict in the system, right? And it's like, that's what I really needed. And that's what really changed and turned my recovery around for a huge win for sure. I might need to get some water here, guys. I'm out. I usually have a stock up of water right here. Shit. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. How rude of me. I could have left y'all with some chill music. All right. We got some water here. Holler at the water if you want it, Oscar Mayer. I got the fire. I got the fire. Anybody remember that song? Marky, you might have heard that song before. That shit's hilarious. I think it was Juvenile that sung that song. The rapper. All right, back to the comments we go. Back to the comments we go. Let's see. Yeah, I did say Oscar Mayer. In that voice, too. Holler at the water if you want an Oscar Mayer. I'm so embarrassed for myself right now. Did he just say that? I'll take some of that. Marky has a goal for the next week or two that's going to try to obtain. Oh, speaking of goals, guys, what's that goal? What is that goal? Remember, guys, that there's a group of us who are going to try to do a full year with no alcohol in 2024. So if you would like to join that, let us know so we can get whoever is on board. That's not everybody's thing, but some people would like to do that, and I would like to do that. I think I drank, if I had to put a guess on it, I would say 3 or 4 times in 2023. So I think it would be cool just to say, hey, I'm going to go a full year with 0 alcohol. So if anybody else wants to try that, want to do that with me, let me know, guys. Let me know. Kind of reminds me of Kratom. It's not the best thing, and some people have problems with it, but it's helped many, many people, actually saving lives. Yes. But then again, nothing is completely good. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly correct. What do they say? Every action has a reaction, right? Everything you do, something else happens because of that. Every medication you take is going to have some side effects. Not everything is just perfection, right? I remember hearing my grandma one day. She was like, all these medications for one thing. This is me mocking my grandma here. Shout out to her. She's like, if you take one thing, you got to take something else to combat the side effects of that thing. I was like, she's dropping some knowledge right here. Some truth bomb knowledge for sure. She's like 84 years old. She takes like 400 milligrams of Seroquel every night. I was like, damn, my grandma is thugging it over here. She going all out with that. Big time. Before I switched to methadone, I got my subs raised due to my cravings. I never felt that rush or high from Suboxone, but I was coming from the worst drug there is. Yeah, so it seems like Suboxone was just too much of a step down from where you were at with the fentanyl. It's kind of like the easiest way that I can think about it, right? Yep, you got to weigh the pros and the cons. Absolutely. You guys are way ahead of me in the comments. I need to speed up here. We've got 24 people in here hanging out. Guys, please smash the like if you haven't yet done so. I would appreciate you. I would imagine we're somewhere around 30 likes now, hopefully. Forgive me, guys. I'm having to kind of speed through some comments here. I'm trying not to get way, way, way too far behind in the comments here. That's a great comment. We are all blessed to have found Kevin's channel and through him to have found each other. Yeah, I'm seeing that there's a certain group that has been forming, and everyone's just been really supportive of each other, and it's been really cool to see and be a part of that. All right, I'm becoming corny. Ain't nothing wrong with a little corn around here. Right on, Kevin. I don't understand the rush to get off of whatever MAT for people in early recovery. Instead, take as much time as needed to get your addiction under control. That's the key part of that message. Get your addiction under control and a solid recovery foundation. Yep. Straight Talker says, hey, y'all, just stopping by. Good to see you, Straight Talker. I'm trying to get caught up to you guys. I'm trying to get caught up. What time do you typically start the show on Wednesdays? So it's always the same time on Wednesday. It's 3 p.m. Mountain, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. Or 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for you Cali folk, which would be 4 p.m. Central. So let's see. Dang, even though I'm speed scrolling, I still can't catch up to y'all. Let's see. Kevin, do you not realize you've been voted as president of the bunker crew? It's a done deal. Oh, I didn't realize that. How many people are in this bunker crew? Yeah, so sorry that I'm the only one without a pic. I will fix that. I'm hoping to stay plugged in here. Yeah, if you can get a picture of yourself, we like to try to make sure that everybody does have a picture or at least an avatar of some sort. So if you can do that for sure, that would be awesome if you could. And just remember that you are all my babies, baby. I'm only vice president because I'm too emotional and impulsive to be president. Sometimes I get emotional. You guys have seen me cry on here before, right? Not very often, but sometimes. I definitely don't think that I'm that impulsive, though. That's one thing that I used to be pretty impulsive for sure. Am I? I'm trying to think now if I am. I don't think I am. I'm very calculated and slow moving. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. This is my ongoing problem. I'm a quadriplegic with severe pain. Chronic spasms in the lower extremities. Subs help a lot, but like I said, it's the guilt and shame of being on them is awful. Yeah, see, you're in a tough spot there with that, Charles, because what are you gonna do when you get off subs to help with the pain, right? So it's kind of it's a tough spot to be in. It's a really tough spot to be in. That's my question for everybody who wants to get off of their maintenance medication that is helping with their pain. If they have chronic pain, what's going to be the plan? You can't just suffer through your daily pain, right? That would be awful for sure. If it's one thing to be self-guilting yourself to be on maintenance medication or kratom or whatever it is that you're taking. It's one thing to self-guilt yourself, but to be living in daily pain, that's a total different extremity, right? You're welcome, Kevin. I thank you. Thank you, Jill. Thank you. I never thought I'd be called a normie. You are definitely one of the normies around here, Tara, for sure. Oh, for sure. I'd say probably anybody who makes it to at least 2 live streams a month, which is half of the live streams, I consider them a normie on a regular basis, like a long term basis, not just coming in here for, a month or so and then we don't see it for 6, 12 months. I'm talking about the people who are here month in and month out. Y'all know who you are. On a serious note, Kev, I don't think you realize just how much your channel helps me, and I'm sure everyone else who attends your live streams. Keep doing what you're doing, my bro. I appreciate you, dude. I'm glad that you get some benefit from this channel for sure. I really do appreciate that. It's just nice to have this community to come on here and even when we're not talking about addiction stuff, just bullshitting with each other and seeing how everyone's doing, right? And just hearing what you guys are going through in your day to day and major updates that happen in your life. It's good to be able to get to know other people out there. Because for a lot of people out there, they don't really have many other people in their life that they could talk to about this stuff. I tried kratom and it did absolutely nothing except upset my stomach. I think if you have a hard opioid tolerance, kratom won't do much. That was my experience, anyways. Yes. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, if you have a high tolerance to kratom, or if you have a high tolerance to Suboxone, or if you were taking higher street drugs, then you are going to need to take a lot of kratom to get really any sort of effect from it, if that's the goal. If you're trying to just calm down your withdrawal effects, then that could be all over the place as far as how much kratom it takes. You have to try different strains and different doses. But I remember the first time I tried kratom, I was like, "What the hell? I don't feel anything." Imagining Kevin is riding, bumping Tim McGraw with Izzy in the passenger seat makes me smile. Yeah, I definitely love me some Tim McGraw for sure. Oh yeah. I seen him in concert a couple times. It's a great concert. I'm a country boy and I got a 4-wheel drive. Boom. I got a Hyundai accent. Thanks for suggesting researching the docs. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, if you have any other questions about that, let us know. Let us know. Yeah, divorce does suck. Yeah, it definitely, I've seen it tear a lot of people down, sadly. You guys are so far ahead of me in the comments. Even though I'm speed scrolling, I can't catch up to y'all. I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best. Scrolling. I'm feeling more hopeful than I have felt in some time. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. I didn't quit cold turkey. I tapered for 45 days and I jumped off of it 0.6 milligrams. But once I got below 0.25 milligrams, I never felt good those last 2 weeks. Going back in time, I would have just jumped off of 0.25 milligrams. I went to the bathroom, come back, and Kevin's gone. Where did he go? I had to go to the bathroom too, and I had to get some water. I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm human. It's just one of many mistakes I've made. Yep, and many more mistakes you will make going forward, right? All of us, everybody in here watching this right now, you will make mistakes for sure. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself and forgiveful to yourself. Is that the right word? Is that what I'm trying to say? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Where did your brother tell you to call when you were flip-flopping? Mac clinic. So he just said, just call a clinic that prescribes Suboxone, which is what I was running out of and kept going back to my oxy addiction. So I just Googled Suboxone doctor near me and the rest was history. I got set up with a counselor and I saw him weekly, I think it was at first. And I really looked forward to going there and providing them with a clean urine sample and getting my prescription for Suboxone. It was way, way cheaper than I was paying to get it off the street. So it was like a win-win-win. The stress of not having to worry about running out of Suboxone, just that alone was worth it. Hey, 205 pounds. That's where I'm at right now, 205. I keep trying to gain more weight, but it's just so hard for me to eat as much food as I need to eat. Out of Fear Gang says day 17 off of methadone. Awesome stuff. Congratulations. Awesome. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Good to see you, Out of Fear. Didn't you take your videos down or something like that? Out of Fear has a channel too. Not sure if he's still making videos or not. So Jill says, I'm in. I've got alcohol beats. All right, Jill, we'll count you in. We'll count you in. I don't drink anyway, so yeah, I'm in. All right, all right. Jeremy's in too. Sober 24. I think I remember you telling us about that, Marky. I think you were like, I'm not doing that again. I kind of think I remember you talking about that. That's a wonderful, great goal. Count me in on the No Alky Club 2024. All right, guys, and I'll make a short video just so I can have the people make the actual comments. So that way we can look back a year later and say, hey, who made the comment on that short video, and who made it, who didn't, right? There will be some that make it, and there will be some that don't, and that's okay either way. But I thought it could be fun as us to do like as a channel. Thinking about I take nicotine, though it helps with energy some. It just seems like a harmless little thing I have, even though it's hyper addictive and extremely difficult to stop. Yeah, I remember when my mom was talking to me about quitting nicotine. She said it was very hard to. I'm pretty sure she's got that beat now. It took her some time, and I think she went from cigarettes to vaping and then to some kind of patch. I don't remember what kind of patch it was, but it worked for her. Grandma's thugging it. So, Out of Fear says, congrats on starting. I only went up to 40 milligrams of methadone, and then I tapered down 5 milligrams each week. Damn, that's pretty freaking, that's a good chunk. Some people I hear, they go like, somebody, who was it that recently told me, they were like, we go down at 1 milligram a month. I was like, that's going to take some years to get off, especially from a high dose. Selma says, love you guys. I got to get to work. I got to get out of here in the next little bit too, guys. We'll probably go for another 20 minutes or so, but I need to get caught up to you guys in the comments first. We've been on here for 2 hours. 2 hours we've been on here. So Gonzo says, I'm stable at 70 milligrams. I'm feeling better than when I was on 60 milligrams of Suboxone. 17 days off methadone is huge. Methadone isn't easy to kick, but you did it the right way. Yeah, Suboxone was very expensive for a lot of years back in the day, back in those days. Back in my day. Many things have changed. Yes, it's a lot easier to get a prescription for Suboxone nowadays, for sure. Absolutely. And it's way, 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 way cheaper to get a generic version of it, right? Yeah, a lot has changed, for sure. Kevin Sharp says, first time on the stream, Suboxone for 5 years now. Before that, I was on methadone for 4 years, switching to Sublocade after the new year. Your channel has good info. Thanks. Awesome. Good to see another Kevin here on the channel. Have I ever seen another Kevin on the channel? Oh yeah, I have. It was there was a couple other Kevins. There was Kevin C, and both of them were on the channel for an interview. Yeah, Kevin C I think was the only other one. Yeah. Oh no, that was Anthony C. Kevin, what was his name? My mind is going blank. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He did a Sublocade video with me. So there's a joke in my gym that these kids call me Bradley. They know my name's Kevin, but they call me Bradley because they say I look a lot like him. That's hilarious. Somebody else was just talking about that recently too, Kingdom. That's funny you say that. It means a lot that you read each comment. You never know when someone needs a little extra support. Yeah, I do my best. Although tonight I've had to definitely skip over some comments because there's been so many of them tonight, which I really do appreciate, by the way. I'm only 13 minutes behind in the comments here. So Kimmy says, I felt really alone for a long time, like no one understood me. Not even necessarily about addiction, just didn't understand me as a person. These people get me. Jeremy says, good night, guys. Gonna chill, watch TV the rest of the night. Much love, y'all. Good to see you in here, Jeremy. Let us know how it goes from here, brother. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon, bud. You be all right. You'll be all right. Megan, some of my friends would ask me, why don't you just stop taking Suboxone? And on here people gave me the support and understanding that it's not so easy to just stop. And that is absolutely true. And I mean, even as somebody who was prescribed Suboxone, I was watching people on YouTube back in the day, and I was so confused. I was like, why are they taking so long to taper off? It doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't you just stop taking it? And then I sorry for repeating myself. I've told this story before. I was watching Rock and Roberta talking about tapering, taking 6 to 12 months. I was like, that sounds so stupid. Why would you waste so much energy and time just tapering? Just stop taking it. So I tried doing just that, and then I quickly found out that it doesn't really work like that. Unless you're really, really willing to suffer and go through some really dark times for a good couple of weeks or more, right? And shout out to Marky Rizzo dropping a sponsor bomb up in here. Let's fire up the jets for Marky Rizzo. He says, whoop, whoop. Marky Rizzo is the longest time supporter of this channel to date here. So shout out to you, Marky Rizzo. I appreciate you, my friend. Let's fire up that. Let's not fire up. Let's drop that bomb for Marky. Boom. Right in your ear. Shout out to Marky Rizzo for the $5 Cash App donation. I appreciate the love, brother. I appreciate you, man. My baby. You are my baby. Matt K, I don't know why I didn't check YouTube sooner. Glad we're all here now. I wanted to be sober, but seeing you guys also on that sober journeys always kept me stronger for it too. I had 1 year and 3 months complete abstinence and then relapse on Fetty for 3 weeks to a month and then went to the clinic because I couldn't cold turkey. Yeah, that would be brutal. I couldn't cold turkey. I did my best to work out every day and go to AA. So he's really getting involved with his recovery there at that point. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad you were only stuck in that cycle for 3 weeks and not 3 months, right? Jerry says, I think I paid $500 for subs when it first came out. I don't think insurance didn't cover subs. Yeah. So, look how much cheaper subs have gotten over the years. You damn well know Sublocade is going to do the same damn thing. So it's only a matter of time for those who seek the shot will be able to get the shot. It's just going to take some time, right? It might take 20 years, but you'll get there. And just remember that you are all my babies. Let's see. Oh, I think I got caught up finally. Yes, guys, sorry I had to skip over some comments there, but y'all were going deep on the comments here today. I think he more was like Ryan Gosling with muscles. It wasn't over, still isn't over. I love that movie. Out of fear getting abstinence is tough. I'm proud of you. So glad you're here. Wow. So Eric, what's up? Eric says people that don't take opiates will never understand how stopping suddenly is so hard. Your whole world crashes on you from not getting enough brain chemicals you need. Yeah, the easiest way I've made a video about this like 5 years ago, saying I was like trying to explain to somebody what it feels like to just stop taking opiates or even Suboxone, right? It's almost like the best way you could try to explain it to somebody is to imagine that you were a millionaire today, right? And you had a big nice mansion and fancy cars and all these beautiful women around you, and you just had everything you wanted, all this money in the bank, right? And then tomorrow you lost all that and you were homeless. That's about how you would kind of feel cold turkeying from, as far as like your dopamine levels, right? You would just be like, fuck this. Like you just had all this and now you don't have any of it, right? That's like kind of the easiest, and that's a weird, obviously, way to try to explain to somebody, but it's kind of what it feels like in a way. It's like you're just removing all the dopamine from your brain all at once. Rachel, what's up? Rach says, hey guys, I'm super late, but I wanted to say, hey, what's up, girl? Good to see you. How are you feeling with the Buvidal? Are you still feeling good on that? Any changes? Anything update us with, Rach? Let us know. What in the hell was that? It sounded like someone just ran in the back of my house. So Matt says, Gonzo, I swear I thought someone said you were coming on someone's stream before, or that you were, and I missed it by like a day, but I was never able to find it. It was just on last Wednesday's live stream, Matt. If you go to last Wednesday's live stream, I put in the comments, I put the time that Gonzo was on the video for. So it was towards the later half of last week's Wednesday stream. And Jerry says it's like losing everything and getting the Roni and the flu at the same time. So Rachel says, oh, wow, look how fast that went. She says, I got my second Brixadi today, got another 96 milligram shot, but I thought I was getting the lower one and I just woke up. I feel kind of out of it again, but I feel fine now. So yeah, it sounds like you might want to talk to the doctor about switching you down to the next lower dose. If you're feeling an overwhelming feeling, then you might be ready to start lowering your dose or just spacing it out further. Will your doctor let you do that, Rach? So did it pretty much feel exactly how you felt the first month after your first shot, or did it not feel as strong as it did that first month? Kimmy says, dude, I ate lasagna noodles last week that were expired by 4 years. Oh my gosh. One time when I was a kid, I ate these Raisin Bran cereal that was expired by a long time. And I was like, what are those little things in the milk? And they were Weevils, guys. Oh, that was absolutely disgusting. Have you guys ever ate some shit like that? Oh my gosh. I will never forget that. I was seriously probably 10 years old, and I still remember that. Dang, lasagna sounds really good. I haven't had that for a long time. Oh my God, Kevin, yuck. Yeah, it was really bad. I was like, dude, that cereal's like over a year expired. What have you been just having this sitting under the house or something? She says, definitely not as strong, but because I got the higher dose, I'm gonna try to go 6 to 8 weeks and then go to 45 milligrams or whatever it is. Okay. Gonzo says, yeah, doesn't work that way. I've known special forces operators and SEALs who have gone through hell but couldn't cold turkey opioids. To say just stop taking your Suboxone definitely doesn't work that way. Ever had bug soap? I have never heard of that. Ew. Homemade soup with doggy ingredients. Oh, oh. I think I could have gotten longer this time, but he was going out of town for the holidays. That made me nervous. No, I get that. That makes total sense. Yeah, you'll be good after another day or two. I'm sure you'll be feeling totally normal again. So Kimmy's got to go. Tara's got to go. Yeah, I got to get going too, guys. I got to shave and shower and go hit the gym jam joom. I appreciate everybody on today's stream who really kept the comments rolling and scrolling. I want to send a big shout out to the sponsors of today's live stream. Super shout out to Matt K, who came through again this week with a $100 Venmo donation. Absolutely incredible, Matt K. I appreciate the love, my friend. That is seriously mind blowing. I appreciate that big time. Also, big time, KG Smith with a $40 Cash App. Kimmy B Baby with a $40 Cash App. You ladies have been showing so much love to this channel ever since the day you first found it. So I really appreciate both of you. Thank you. Kingdom Within with a $10 Cash App donation. Shout out to you, Kingdom Within. Good to see you in here as always, brother. And Marky Rizzo with a $5 Cash App donation. Super shout out to everybody who is able to contribute to this channel. I know not everybody's in that position, and that's totally okay. But everybody who has done so in the past, super shout out to you. I appreciate y'all for real. It means a lot to me. So I really do appreciate y'all that do show love to this channel. I wanted to say, Tara, are you going to end up going live then? Because I know you were kind of talking about it earlier. Let's see here. Kimmy says, I love you, Kevin. Love y'all. We love you too, Kimmy. Thank you for everything you do for this channel and also for this community, Kimmy. Your videos are definitely helping a lot of people. So keep that shit rolling. I think, let's see here. Not to people getting Brixati, don't wear tight jeans if you're getting it in your butt. Oh, note to people, she says. So it sounds like she got her Brixati shot in the bum. So don't wear tight jeans because it's probably sore in that area for a little bit, right? So she says, so Tara is going live after this. If anybody wants to join, all you got to do is search Tara Smiling right there on YouTube and you'll bring up her channel. It sounds like she's going to do the after party tonight. Remember to any of my fellow content creators, you guys are always more than welcome to piggyback off the end of my live streams at any time. I would love to send people your way. So if that is something any of you would like in the future, just let me know earlier in the stream if you can, like Tara did today. If you guys want to, it's a good way to get more people go to your channel, right? Because people seeing this will go right over there and just keep the party rolling. So it sounds like Tara is going to go on here live next. All you have to do is type in Tara Smiling. You'll find her channel. Make sure that you subscribe to her channel as well, guys. So she says, yep, I'm going live next. So she'll probably be on in 5 or 10 minutes, something like that. Straight Talker says, thank you all so much. See you next week. Do you use Zelle? I don't. I heard that's like some kind of payment system, but I don't have that. I appreciate you asking though. Thank you. I appreciate you. I only have Venmo and Cash App that are on the screen now. Okay. If that's something that would work out for you. If not, totally fine. I look to see y'all next week. I'm going to turn on some chill music on the way out of here. We'll let some final comments roll through. And hopefully Tara's going to start getting her stream ready to go live here shortly. Marky just posted a link to Tara's channel. I love y'all, and we'll see you guys next week for the live stream. Baby. Bye, guys.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.